Today we're going to combine a trip to Bikes and Breakfast in Bogota, the first time we're going to be there, with one of our infamous two-stroke days. Luciano and I are going to get together with the two-strokes and burn up some two-stroke oil and buy a lot of gas. Now today's a very special day. Today we're going to go do some two-stroking with Luciano, if he can get his H1 over here. I got up early with the chickens to get the bike ready and fill up the oil tank and do the usual maintenance and checklist and everything. But I'm hoping he's going to be here early enough because we are in the middle of a heat wave and we're going to ride up to Bikes and Breakfast. Now the problem with being in a heat wave like this, I don't know if it's going to affect how many people show up. I don't know how many people, this is the first time I'm going to the Bogota one. The one at the market usually draws sometimes 300 people, but this one, I don't know. It's new, but we want to support it, and we want to see if we can get some more people interested in coming up to visit it by reviewing the video. Anyway, we just got to wait. Karen's got the coffee on. Luciano should be here any minute with the H1, and this is his evil twin H1. This one has two sets of bodywork. A little story about this before we even get started. His H1 he got from Turbo Steve. And it needed, among other things, it had a cylinder sawed off and it had a muffler that when you picked it up half stayed on the ground. It had this and that and like mice living in the seat and whatever. And he did an amazing restoration on the bike. And then got a whole other set of bodywork, so he's actually got two H1s. And I know for a fact, because I've counted them in his cellar, he's got about a dozen extra cylinders and a crank and a spare motor. So just like I do for the RD, he's an enthusiast, and today's the day we're going to go have some fun. Well, you made it anyway. It's always good when they make it. We're going to have a burnout contest later. That seemed to be the high point of the last meetup.
I love that.
He's got two of them, you know. That's Steve's bike. Steve, he got that from Steve, and he's got two sets of body work, and you actually could make two bikes.
I know someone has COVID and she's staying at his house, so we're staying away from that.
Yeah.
But Greg, who I'm certain you know, I called him late.
It was the funniest story, and when we got back, on the way back, we got stuck in traffic, and he started cursing Steve out. He said, "That's Steve. Because of him, we have traffic."
I wasn't cursing anybody.
Yeah, but you didn't do a windy paint job. You left the decal, I can see.
No, those are your decals on there. Something you always got to remember with these old women. These are the two old girls. We got to treat them with respect. Not really.
Springs, you know, so it's got, I got the shocks, the springs, and the seat, the springs. So when I hit a good bump, I get a little bounce, but I don't hurt my back.
You need a little shock absorber there.
Yeah. Nice, have a great day, man. Be safe. I had the tank off this thing last week. I had to replace the fuel pump. Finally, gotta become a mechanic, right? Or pay someone else to do it. Have a great day, guys. Be safe, man.
Hey!
Thank you. 5 minutes from now. I was like, I gotta check this out.
I've seen you before. I live over in Lodi. I've seen you ride around Lodi.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm around, yeah. Whenever there's something happening, if I can be there, I try to get there. He's right now at Hackensack Medical Center with his daughter. He's like, what the hell? It's always something, right? Wow.
Now, Dale, who runs some of the Bikes and Breakfast, he brought his Honda 750, and it's a beautiful bike. And he had the #1 parking spot. They were there before us, but this is really early. There only were a few bikes there, nice and early. So we got a good parking spot, and we got to see all the bikes come in. And it was really a lot of fun. And we made some new friends today. and maybe some new enemies, who knows.
Right, yeah, I thought about converting mine.
Well, I'll trade you my GPC for 500.
That's the GPC.
Yes.
It's like a brand new.
It's pretty clean for new.
We gotta say we shut the Jersey chapter down a couple months.
Guys are looking back, eh?
Yeah, this is a beauty.
I said, I think I have to regen
Now this is Turbo Steve's bike, and he has two of these. One of them, parts of it are being painted. They're down in my cellar right now. And eventually, I assume eventually, he'll wind up with two motorcycles. He's got enough parts to do it, and he's enthusiastic enough. I know he's putting his heart and soul into all these turbo projects. Yeah, it looks like it got a nice turnout here for the first week. Well, they've had this before, I just couldn't make it. This is the first time I've been here, and it's a beautiful location. They're in the shade, there's nice little tables, and we're going to go have breakfast, and as soon as I take some pictures. In charge of what?
You're in charge of pictures today?
Videos. YouTube. What a day, but I know it's going to heat up. I know it's coming. I got cooked yesterday, good like a lobster. Okay, we got an MT-09. Let's see, this is a 20 too. Okay, it's a 20. Basically the same one I have. Sliders, Aquapovic exhaust. It's actually got the similar windshield. Now, as the bikes start rolling in and it started warming up, we drew quite a crowd by the end of the day. But look at this. This looked like some kind of a trick photography here. That the bike next to it was red and the sun was reflecting off this bike. Actually, is black. And everybody just seemed so friendly. It just seemed like a really, which is true of all the bikes in breakfast, a nice group of guys. An MZ. Now, this is like an apartment complex here, but you got a nice little shaded area to hang out. Called the Bogota Press. And we're going to go over and have some breakfast here. We've looked at some of the bikes. A couple we didn't. Oh, this one we didn't get yet. Try to get everybody, of course. That's the whole goal of the video. So one of the things I was thinking before breakfast, I have never seen a two-stroke three-wheeler. So you could be the first one. If you have it, send me a picture. So what's the deal with the RD? You need to jet it, or?
I think that's why I won't take it down, because I'm running too lean.
Too lean. Let him take a ride on it. He'll tell you if it's too lean.
I've been messing with everything else. I haven't messed with it, but I gotta fix it, because it would have been today. Would have been the day.
Today's two-stroke day.
It's not tiny bit, you will know the difference. You do a big change, then you can notice the difference. Okay, that's too much. Let's go down. About 25 bucks on eBay, 70% off. These are with they're like a Bible. So you do all the steaks, sometimes overseas. Sometimes it's cheap, it's just a bunch of bucks. Sometimes you
Look at this service we get here. Oh my God. She knows he's Italian. He's wearing his best shirt. Look at this.
Are you Italian too?
I'm Israeli. But
I like it as pizza.
Well, we got a lot more people coming in now.
She's Israeli.
Chicken toast, yeah.
I'm just like, and then I was like,
Oh, I see one of these in Miles's future. It's a Yamaha too. Hey, maybe he'll let, hey, can I ride that? No. Is that electric? What's in a battery?
yeah, that's it. Bad.
Electric? Okay.
It's not. It's a power.
Do you have to pedal it or?
You don't have to press the red button.
Where's the red button?
yeah.
Oh, I've been hurt. That is cool. My grandson just had a birthday. Too bad I didn't know about this. Sidecars, choppers.
Biggest problem they have is the reverse. Are you putting the motor in? Yeah. They want you to hold the motor.
So for part of this show, and it's not objectionable, but they were playing some really loud music, and I didn't want to override any of the sounds that normally get made, the people talking, the bikes going in and out, but it was only a short period, and I guess the guys that have these very expensive radios on their motorcycle, it's like people with loud mufflers. They want to, I'm not sure. But anyway, I figured I'd delete out some of the sound of the music, because what's going to happen, YouTube does not like you playing copyrighted music on YouTube videos that you post. So for the time being, you just have to figure it out how it goes. And there were some people with electric bikes here that I thought were pretty interesting, and I tried to get the guy to tell me more about his equipment. There's some pretty neat stuff there, and I think you can see it here. But there were more than one, and we finally got the guy cornered and get some input from him. This will go 70, you said?
Bro, let's stay in touch.
Yeah, please.
Definitely do those drills.
That'd be fun.
Where's the battery? Under the tank?
Yeah, under the tank here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and all the electronics are here.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, thank you, man.
And this is the motor. The motor's in the back?
The motor's here.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you could pedal it if you run out of coal?
It's 200 pounds, so I really...
Oh, you're young.
I'm not young. I just look
You
young.
don't need the exercise. Women will find you attractive. You look like me when you're 90. Yeah, now he'd like this. There we go. Never too many ninjas in the world. And so for a relatively new meetup, this has got a lot going for it. And the shady spots and the attendance, I didn't do a head count, but they filled up the parking lot by the end of the day. And it was really a fun time. Look at this, they're having a MotoGP race here right in front of me.
I know, look at it.
Valentino teenager. A lot of women here today, I'm surprised. There's several, I didn't even get them on video yet. And a lot of kids riding these little electric bikes. Quite a nice thing being in the shade here. But I would suggest getting here early.
Craving it now.
It's like my baseball cards I couldn't dispose of my bike. You know,
You wish you had.
I gotta retire.
Look at these things, they really go pretty good. Are you guys gonna have a race? Race for bill of sale here. Look at that. I guess the Ferrari doesn't want to come and visit us. He doesn't want to participate in the bicycle races here. These little electric bikes for kids are really, really cool. The more I'm looking at them, the more I like it. I see one in Miles's future, but I'm not sure my family totally agrees with that. We'll have to see. We're getting ready to leave. It's been a wonderful, wonderful day.
I miss the 750. Once it gets going though, you just gotta respect the corners. You gotta wait till you're straight up before you put the gas on.
He never does.
No.
There you go. This is Dale's Honda, and I want to thank him personally for all the promotion he does for the world of motorcycling, and we all seem to take advantage of it. Dale, from Luciano and I both, thank you very much for making things like this happen. Ready to race? This is what two strokes do best. Fill up with gas. So next time I see you, you better be riding your two-stroke. No more of that four-stroke stuff.
I'll try.
Well, that was a great Bikes and Breakfast in Bogota. Hope you enjoyed it and hope we'll see you there next time. And please, please ride safely. Don't ride like us. Anyway, we did have a good time. The two-strokes are always fun to ride, and hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Now, it was really nice today to be able to combine riding our two-strokes and getting together, and hopefully Greg will get his two-stroke running better, and he'll be happy to join us, and maybe even get Mark Morgan down there, or Scott, or somebody. But it's always nice to get a bunch of two-strokes going. There's just something about it. No idea what, but it works for us. Anyway, I hope you did enjoy the video. I try to post something up every day on my channel. I try to include everybody in on these type of videos. If I've missed somebody, my apologies. We try to do work on our bikes all winter and post the videos of what we're doing. We're in the middle of working on several little projects now in the shop. And of course, going out on our rides while the weather's nice like this, before the real summer heat gets here. Try to ride every day. And whether you ride a two-stroke or a four-stroke or no stroke at all. Thanks for watching. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow.